Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Michael Manty. I'm the chairperson of this afternoon's local planning panel for Wingecarribee Shire Council. Can I begin by acknowledging country? Wingecarribee Shire Council acknowledges the Gundungurra and Tharawal people as the traditional custodians of this land, and we now call the Wingecarribee Shire. I pay my respect to elders both past, present and emerging. I would also like to extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders present here today and online. The other members of the panel for today's meeting are on my left, Larissa Ozog, on my immediate right, Alf Stewart, and then on his right, Bill Davison. Can I state for the record that the members have inspected the site. We've been provided with a copy of the council officer's report and a copy of the planning proposal. Before I call the one and only item that's on today's agenda, can I ask panel members to declare any conflicts of interest that they may have?
Larissa Ozog, no conflicts.
Similarly, I have no conflict.
Bill Davison, I have no conflict.
Thank you. The role of the panel in relation to the one item that's on the agenda today is to provide advice to the council on how this planning proposal should proceed. The panel does not make a decision on behalf of council. The panel's role, as I said, is to give advice to the council officers and the elected representatives as to how this planning proposal should proceed. The process for the meeting will be that we'll open the meeting for any submissions and representations from any members of the public or the applicant. We may ask questions of those people. Once that stage is finished, the panel will then proceed. We'll then adjourn the public part of the meeting to discuss the panel's findings in private session. We'll then reconvene in public session after we've finalised our advice to read our advice onto the record. Now, the one and only item on the panel's agenda today is a planning proposal for land at Yarrowah Road, Moss Vale. The recommendation is to include the subject land within the Chelsea Gardens Kumungi urban release area, to rezone the subject land to a combination of R2 low density residential and RE1 public recreation, and to apply a minimum lot size of 600 square metres to the proposed R2 zoned area. They are the proposed amendments to the LEP that are part of this planning proposal. The recommendation from council officers is that the planning proposal proceed to gateway determination in accordance with section 3.34 of the Environmental Planning Assessment Act. There are no registered people to address the panel, either from the applicant or from the community. If there's anyone waiting outside or online, if it's possible to communicate with the panel, then please raise your voice now. Okay then, well, in those circumstances, I'll now close the public part of this meeting. As I said, the panel will adjourn in private to discuss our recommendations to the council officers. I expect that will be no more than 1 hour. We'll then reconvene online in public to read out our recommendations. So I now declare this public part of the meeting closed. Thank you very much.